views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in this podcast are the content creator's own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of Essex County College. The material and information presented here is for entertainment and informative purposes only. It should not be considered as professional advice or a substitute for seeking professional guidance.
Stay. In your lane. What we said, stay. In your lane. Oh, what we said, ready, set, goes. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Let's go. Welcome. Happy today. I'm voicing, I'm recording. In other words, and it is beautiful Tuesday. How are you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. But you know, this episode will be airing next Monday because it's Inspirational Monday. Yes. How you guys doing? Stay in your lane, baby. I'm back with a personal episode. It's been a while. Guys, how are you doing? Oh my God, it's been so much is happening. The holidays right around the corner. I have not talked to you guys in a minute. I got a lot. I got so much to talk about, but I'm just going to keep it brief because the holidays right around the corner. And I know this is a time that we go see friends, family. You know, you got some people, they're missing their loved ones. You have some that may be in a down mode because, you know, the weather has changed and it start getting dark at 4 o'clock. So, you know, sometimes you get that downer. But listen, I'm here. Your girl is here, Samantha. So let's get right into it. So again, my name is Samanta Harmond. Yes. And welcome to Stay in Your Lane, where we discuss because we stay in our business. We mind our own business and not in someone else's business, right? We stay and focusing on our lane, what we have to do, our life, our career, in bettering ourselves, our health, our wealth, and our mental, and staying closer to our Father God. Yes.
Who you telling?
All of y'all out there, happy early Thanksgiving. It's right around the corner and Christmas is already here again. Already, can you believe it? But I hope you guys went out and check out the last podcast. For the past few weeks, have been doing a lot of interviews, and it has been so amazing, so inspiring, so motivational. Like, the different stories of each individual that I've interviewed is just like, wow. I am just I'm getting into this space, guy. Like, let me put my shoulder back and stuff. Let me be serious. I'm going to be a little serious, but I'm getting into space where I'm beginning to be more comfortable with creating this platform. Like, stay in your lane. My vision and my mission, it's getting more clear each day, even though sometimes the devil try to creep up and be like, hey, Samantha, what you're doing is not good. What you doing, girl? Like, you know, when you're doing something good or you start a new journey and you're so hype and everything is going so good and everything, and you're like, yeah, I got this, I'm getting this done. Like, and then this type of emotion just come over you and you just feel like what you're doing is not right, or it's kind of an emotion where you just want to like get off the gas. Don't let the devil, that's the devil, and we gonna get rid of him. Get out of our way, please. Get away. Stay away. We ain't fearing no one. We're fearless over here, not fearful. Let me repeat that. Be fearless, not fearful. What's the difference? When you're fearless, you don't fear nothing. You're resilient. You're confident. You go out there. You get things done. You conquer that procrastination. You conquer your mind. When you're fearful, that means you're afraid to try new things. You're afraid to try whatever journey you're on. You get a roadblock, and then you get stuck up, and then fear just knocked you off your trail, just knocked you off that journey, just swerve you right out of your lane. Like, beep, beep, beep. So that's the difference. So be confident, my ladies, my queens, my beautiful queens, and my handsome kings. Be fearless, never fearful. Okay. So I'm in the studio today and I'm going to be bouncing from topic to topic because I'm just going to be having a conversation to you all. But I know I just went ahead of myself. So I hope you guys want to go check out those amazing episodes that I've been releasing the past few weeks. You know, on Monday, we have Motivational Monday, Inspirational Monday, and Thursdays where we have guest takeover, where we do interviews where others come in. But from the past 2 weeks, it's just has been interview on top of interview. And I've done an interview with Ed, is a financial advisor. I hope you guys go on YouTube and check that out on Spotify. Stay in your lane. We also did an interview with Ivy. It's called Over the Rainbow. Oh my God, such an inspirational story. When I tell you about mental health, it's so important. You understand? And I did a story with a spiritual coach. Yes, we had a spiritual coach on our podcast. Oh, amazing. Like, oh my God, that was super. Her name is Nadia. That was so insightful. That episode will be releasing this Thursday. It is such a motivational, inspiring, like she leave me with a word and I love it. We got a deprogram to reprogram. That's a word. The episode is called Deprogram to Reprogram, and there is so much that we can unpack from that, right? There is so much. So I would love for you guys to actually go check out that episode when it released this Thursday. It's it's amazing, and you definitely learn something. She's a spiritual coach. She's just in a great place. You know, she talk about how she actually gets out of that mental space in going into a better space, and it is just so beautiful and so inspiring. But yes, your girl is back. I don't know, I'm giving y'all my introduction all over the place, but I'm back. Yes. And how are you guys doing? How are you guys been? I hope you guys have been amazing. For my college student here in Essex, I hope the midterm did not, beat y'all to the curb. I hope y'all conquer that midterm. You understand? I hope y'all, yes. Finals is coming up. We have like an exam before finals, the exam before the holiday. I don't know for you guys. I have maths exam that's next week. This Thursday, I have an economic paper to write. And then for business, I'm doing business 201. I have a presentation to do on the 18th. For bio, I have doing a chapter to present on the 18th. And then for December, I have a bio presentation. Whew. It's a lot, but you want to know what? I'm going to get it done. I don't know for you guys. Are you guys a person that wait the last minute to get things done? On this podcast, I be vulnerable, right? I keep it real to the T. Authenticity. You understand? All real authentic things. And I'm a Jamaican vice. Yes, real authentic things. Yeah. So I don't know, but I've been a person that I always wait the last minute, especially when it comes to my schoolwork, to get it done. It's like that brush does kick in, and it's where I could just like get focused and like boom, 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 and get it done like real fast. But in this new chapter that I'm in, because your girl is on that journey, right? That spiritual journey. We got that self-care, that self-awareness, that self-well. Focusing on ourselves. Focus on yourself. I hope you guys is on that journey too. Investing in yourself. You understand? So I think what I want to do for this new here is to create a better plan and to actually realign things better and not wait until the last minute to get things done, because I've always been a last minute person, and I just think that when we do wait, that stress level get a little high. Like right now, I am not going to lie to you guys. I have economics on my head because that paper is due Thursday and I'm still not finished. So when I go home tonight, I have to get the remaining of the paper, like finish up so I could breathe. But I know I'm not going to complete it until tomorrow. But I have to get it done, and I have some other classes that I need to get done. So I think the number one thing, that a point that I'm trying to make is, what I want to do is not wait until the last minute to get work done, because it leads to stress. It does lead to a lot of stress, even though it puts you in that rush. For me, it put me in that rush. I want to get out of that because it helps with your mental state, and it helps you not to be anxious. You understand? That anxiety level is not so high. So for any of my listeners out there, I don't know if you have a plan of how you study and how you get work done, if you're in school or even in your job. I mean, in my job, it's totally different. I'm not going to lie to you guys, because being a manager at my other jobs, or even my being my job that I took the semester off from, event coordinator, we can't wait to do the thing at the last minute. I have to get things done. I have to plan in advance, because that require my full attention. That require me to go there. It's right on the spot. I got to close deal right there and then. You understand? But when I was a manager, like managing T-Mobile store territory manager, prior to that, I had to plan in advance. You understand? Because I have employees that I had to make sure that they're in check, that they're getting things done. So as a manager, you have to create a plan. But now, I think that me being in school, when it comes to work, it's total different. And I want to change that. That's something that I'm definitely working on, and has to get structure and done, because I think a proper structure, especially when it comes to school, having a proper structure and plan in getting your schoolwork done is what's going to help you relieve and not feel anxious and having that anxiety when it's coming closer to the end of the term. You understand? 'Cause especially finals is coming up. We only have 5 weeks left in the semester, guy. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, what? Wow. We only have 5 weeks. But yeah, I know I just went into a little ramble. For anyone that out there, I don't know, who can relate, if you're one that do things in the last minute, let's just change that habit and start putting things to plan. If we finish a class and there's a homework, let's just knock it out and not wait. Okay, even though it's due in the next 5 days, let's not wait for the due date like tomorrow. We're doing it the night before. You understand? I think that creates bad habits. So that's something that I want to structure and get out, and actually creating a plan and working on. But for today's episode, even though we're all deep, I want to talk about focusing on yourself as it's coming into the holiday. Election is finally over. All the election talks and everything, it's still going on. But we're not going to dive into that. No, we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about ourselves today. So let's talk about that. That's what we're going to discuss. Focusing, guard your peace. So we got to guard our peace, focus on our hearts, all right? And we got to put ourselves first, and putting ourselves first in this season, especially when the holiday season is coming up. I was talking to a friend, and she was telling me that she don't know what to do. She's kind of in a space, and she don't really know what to do. And she was just asking for a couple advice and stuff. And I was talking, and it was like, it's coming up to the holidays, and I just feel like I haven't done enough since the year started. And I just feel like I don't want to be a people pleaser anymore. And I just need to pour more into me, into myself. And it kind of sparks a thing in me, because if you guys have been listening to my podcast, every time I do a personal episode, I always preach self-awareness, self-reflection, and focusing on yourself. Because at the end of the day, self, keyword is self. Being selfish sometimes is good for your mental health, and it's good for your mental being, because you have to make sure that you are good first before you can make sure anybody else good, right? You have to make sure that you're focusing on you and focusing on what you have to do, focusing on your goals and everything like that. So now that it's coming to the end of the year, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. I know many people is going out to go visit their family, their parents. Some don't have any at all and may be feeling down and wondering, how can I actually feel better within myself? Or some people just doesn't want to be around family because they're not feeling good within themselves. This is a time to deprogram, to reprogram. This is a time to actually start promoting that self-awareness, that self-reflection. Look in the mirror. Look at the things look at yourself. And it's good when you talk to yourself. You're not crazy. Okay? I tend to do that. I know I'm talking low in the mic. I talk to myself a lot. And I think that's a good thing when you can be by yourself and be silent. Like, you can actually hear your own voice. You can be able to be with yourself and not be going crazy. Look in the mirror. I think it starts from there. Self-admiration, self-reflection, which lead into affirmation and also lead into self-awareness, self-worth. So I think start from there, right? Just go, maybe sit down, look in the mirror, talk to yourself. Maybe some things that you don't like about yourself or some things that you've been very hard on yourself about, and you want to be more calm on yourself. Some things that you haven't achieved and you've been procrastinating about. Something that you maybe have been fearful about, and you need to develop that fearless personality and that regain back that confidence. Do that, because this holiday, it's not just all about buying gifts or just spending time with your family. And some of us spend time with our family and we're there, but we're not there. You're there, with your body's there, but your mind is not there, because within you don't feel complete. Within you're still focusing on things that you haven't achieved. Within you're feeling not old, when deep down you need to reflect and actually dig within yourself. I want for the next few weeks that left in this year, I want everyone, my listener, let's see if we can focus on ourselves, focus on our peace, and focus on our heart, and not be people pleaser. Let's not be a people pleaser for the remaining of the year. That doesn't mean that you should not be nice. You understand? That doesn't mean that you should not show up for others. It just means that your priority and what you have to achieve in putting yourself first is going to come first. You understand? And it also means that when it comes to your energy, you're not going to put unwanted energy or dark energy and put those people in your space. You understand? Because I don't know if you guys know, the universe have a way of showing us things, and God have a way of showing us things, and devil has a way of popping up in our life by sending people to distract us, sending people to take you out of your power, sending people to take you out of your journey of what you're trying to go on and things that you're trying to work on. Just send that distraction like, hello? No, we can't have that. So let's just focus on things that you need to get done within yourself and not be a people pleaser, so you can enjoy the remaining of this year, the remaining weeks that's left in the year, and you can deprogram what you need to, and you can realign your focus back to you and realign your goal for 2025. Yes, because 2025, remember, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to achieve something, what you haven't achieved. It doesn't matter how many years, God have not forgotten about you. And he has been building that foundation for you. So just remember, God has not given up on you. So don't give up on yourself at all. Don't give up on your goals. Don't give up on yourself. Don't. So be aware of your surrounding and your energy. And also not letting negative energy in your space, not letting those distractions stifle your mind, suffocate you from the good that you're trying to achieve. Because let me tell you, I've listened to something today, and it's so funny. Like I could, it's just the way the analogy. I was listening to Pastor Mike Jr. today, and it's just so funny the way how he said something like, we all buy gas, right? When you go to the gas station, there is three. When you go to the gas station, there's three different gas that you can buy, right? You got the regular, you got the unleaded, and you got the premium, right? Now, when you have a premium, when you have a regular car, you can put that premium gas in it, right? And it will still work, right? Regular. But if you have that premium car, you can't put that regular gas in that premium car. You can't put that unleaded gas in that premium car because, baby, what it's going to do, it's going to mess up that engine. And that's all we got to think about ourselves. We got to think about ourselves like, I'm premium, baby. I can't take no unleaded energy within in, no. And you can't put your premium energy in that dark energy. That they're too regular. You ain't bougie. You just confident and resilient is coming back. You're just finding back yourself and finding back your power. Because let me tell you, when people see that you're weak, is where they can come in and try to think that they can destroy you and control you and use you and take you off your journey and things that you're trying to achieve, or they're trying to see what's going on in your life. But listen, when you have that premium energy, you can pour unleaded energy in it. It's gonna dirty it up. It's gonna mash up that engine. So be premium. All right. And I think that was just so good because I'm like, yes. He's like so right about that, because a premium car, when you definitely put the regular gas, and if you keep on pouring and pouring it, that engine is gonna go what? It's gonna wreck it. But the regular car, you can definitely pour that premium energy. And sometimes when I look at it, I put it as, because I'm a person like this, right? People always say I have a great aurora and I know how to give great advice. Like I find myself when I meet new people, especially from relationships to friendships, they come around me and I always pouring into them and I always giving great advice. And sometimes I don't even take those advice for myself. Sometimes I'm looking for some advice too. You understand? Like, it's like I always build them up, letting them know how they can actually steer their life, things that they need to do and achieve and everything. And it's like, and then on the other hand, I have a lot of friendship that has left broken, that came in my life and drained me. And now they're gone with their life flourishing. And I'm left to pick up the pieces that remind me of I'm premium, baby. And then let these diluted energy come into my life and I pour all my premium gas. You get what I'm saying? On top of them, and they're running real good. But then I let them pour their unleaded gas in my engine and then wreck it. So these days, baby, I'm premium, and I don't care if you said I'm bougie, because I'm not. I'm just confident, and I'm finding back my power, and I'm actually finding back my ground of that. You understand? So, yes, I'm premium. I can't hang with unleaded. I have a premium anointing energy over me, and that's the Lord. So for this chapter in your life, I want you to focus on self. Focus on you. Pour into you. Don't be a self-pleaser. You understand? Don't try to please others and ignore the things that you need to get done for yourself. Don't be a yes man. You understand? For my college student that's in the semester, let's get this done. Let's focus on what we got to get done. Let's finish the semester strong. Let's get things done. You understand? And realign back those goals and focusing on what you need to get done, because we have a lot of assignment need to do. And I think when I start doing these, I'm gonna create a plan for each segment, especially personal segments, of a concentrated topic that we need to work on. Because for my young ladies, I know we need a lot of tips of how to actually get through in this life with things, especially in being mature and not immature, and actually having that positive, more focused mentality. And the same thing for my young kings out there. These young boys, they need advice. You understand? I believe that's why many for a young man, they maybe go the wrong way and they feel kind of cast off because they may not have a strong support system in their belts. You understand? And men don't really express emotions like that. But I know that men, they always need that motivation talk and knowing that they're doing good. And sometimes they need that mental talk to dig deep and let them know, especially a woman in their corner, to let them get them back on track whenever they're falling off, or to actually help them to build back their confidence. Men lose confidence too. It's not only women. You understand? And men need that talk too, to realign back themselves so they can refocus back on their goals. That's why you always say a strong man always wants a strong woman in his corner to help him. Whenever he's slipping off, he needs her to actually get him back up. But I'm going to be structuring things more. And yes, guys, I know I talk about God a lot because Father God has been blessing me. So, and he has just been blessing me. And I just have to just give thanks. And I'm super, how can I put it? These days, I'm not going to say I have it all together, figure it out, but I am on the journey of figuring out. And I just put things in God's hand and allow him to lead the way. Not saying that you should just put everything in God's hand and not do the work. You have to do the work and he will help you. But you have to make sure that you're being true to you, true to him, and you're not seeking the devil work in order to try to achieve God work as the result. That will not happen. And these days I'm learning about, not being afraid to, I've always been a stand-up person, but I think the thing that I have is my delivery sometimes always come off not so good. And my delivery sometimes in certain situations always come off very defensive, my tone or maybe my wording. And that's something that's very big that I'm working on. And the next thing that I'm working on is forgiveness. Forgiveness, guy, is a big thing. And the next thing I'm working on is taking full accountability all around in every areas of things, and just because I think those things are good for our growth, and I think those things are good for a fresh wind in aligning ourselves to our purpose and just getting out there and just doing what we need to do. But I believe in once we start focusing on ourselves and the things that we need to get done within ourselves and within our life, then the universe would bless us, and everything else that we wish for would just come. Like it will come in the least time that we expect it. And that's the focus for me. And I would love for you guys out there to just realign and focus. Everything starts within yourself. Everything starts within you, and nothing is ever too late to achieve, and nothing is ever too late to start. And don't let no one ever tell you that it's bad to start over in whatever journey or whatever you want to do. I always tell you guys, as long as you have breath, as long as you're breathing and you have life, there's always hope. As long as you believe in yourself, your possibilities, and your ability, you can always achieve what you want to. It starts with the mind. Everything starts with the mind. Like, we have to win this game of life, and it all starts with ourselves. Not somebody else is not going to come rescue us. Somebody's not going to come rescue you. No, you have to get up and go get it and do what you have to do. You have to work on you within. If you feel stuck and you keep repeating the same cycle over and over and over, look within yourself. It's you. And there's area in your life and things that you need to actually deprogram from, things that you need to tackle, whether that's looking deep within yourself and tackling that childhood trauma, that hurt, that resentment that you may hold on to, that judgmental behavior that you may have and think you don't have it. There's a lot of things, and I'm learning. I am, because forgiveness was a big part of my setback, and I had to forgive others that hurt me, especially friendship. And I haven't dived into those things with you guys because, you know, those things are very personal. But we're going to touch on friendship, of how to handle friendships. We're going to touch on that. Best believe we're going to. Because that's all about staying in your lane. Yes, we stay in our lane and staying focused on ourselves and staying focused on things. And those are a part of our friendship. Relationships are a part of you because it's how you present yourself out there in the world, and also the people that you let within your circle. So it's all about how you nourish friendships. And yeah, so I know this episode, I touch on a lot of different topics. This is called the all around episode. Because I haven't talked to you guys for so long, and I'm like, let me come in here and deplug. Let me just go in here and talk about some things, because we have to hit certain mark. But I hope I hit a lot of mark. I hit the 30 minutes mark. I don't want to bring it over too over. But remember, for the holiday, just know that you're not alone. If you don't have a family to go to, if you have good friends, show up. You understand. Remember, put yourself first. Don't be a people pleaser. You understand? Don't be a yes man. Don't be doing things to please others. Make sure you please yourself first. And believe me, the one that says no would eventually say yes, and the ones that say yes would eventually say no. Whoever, if you go against the grain, don't worry about that. As long as you're doing it for you and for God, you'll be good. They'll come around. Just focus on you. That's the word. Focus on yourself. Focus on your goals. And don't be a yes man, you understand? And for my college student, let's get this semester done. Let's get it done. Let's stay in our lane. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode.
Who you telling?
All of y'all out there, man, some king and my beautiful queens. Yes. As I always say, my spicy love. Yes, that's what I call my crew on my YouTube channel, my spicy gang, my spicy love. Here, I'm going to have a name for y'all, my kings and queens. Yes, we're getting it done. We're in the spiritual awareness. Yes, upliftment, all the positive talk all around. But more importantly, we're taking accountability, and we're not going to act like we're perfect, because we're not, because we're figuring out our lane. There's many that's still figuring out themselves, figuring out their lane, figuring out their path. But most importantly, I want everyone to stay in their lane, because that's focusing on yourself. Yes, focus on yourself. Stay in your lane. Mind your own business, not somebody else. All right? Keep your eye on the lane. Keep your eye on your road. Keep your eye on your life and what you need to do and achieve. So my name is Samanta. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Again, for any of my college students out there that want to open their own podcast, join their podcast club, come over here. Just speak to Joe Odds, and he will definitely help you. If you see me on campus, my name is Samanta. Don't be afraid to come over, even talk to me. If you want to join the business club also, you're a business major or you're not a business major, come over. I'm the vice president for the business club. We give it every Tuesday. Let's get this popping. Let's get out there. Put yourself out there. Don't be afraid at all. You got to be confident. Step out in you. You never know. Whatever you try, it may be successful. Remember, it starts with the mind, and it starts with you. So again, this is the Stay in Your Lane podcast. Thank you again for another exciting episode of Inspirational Monday Motivation. We're getting it. We have a few more weeks left in the year, and we're going to get it done. Let's create that plan, because 2025, we're taking it by a storm. What we're doing, we're starting unknown, and we finish unforgettable. Stay. What we said, in your lane. Stay. In your lane. Stay in your lane. And as usual, you know, I have to leave you guys with some motivational, inspirational quotes, right? So sometimes you got to stop worrying, wondering, and doubting. Have faith that things will work out. Maybe not how you planned it, but how they were meant to be, okay? So you are never given anything in this world that you can't handle. So if you're going through a hard time, just know that you got to start this journey for a reason. Never give up on your journey. Start. The hardest thing to do when you're about to do something is to start. But just know, once you start, you will figure it out. Come on, we got to create this foundation. Are we going to get it done. You understand? So let's just get things down. So your thoughts become your reality. So focus on the good, the positive, and the beautiful in life. What you focus on, expand. And as usual, I tell you guys, most importantly, prioritize self-care and make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. Prioritize what? Self-care. Because at the end of the day, you have to love yourself. You have to put yourself first because nobody's coming to save you. And remember, you are enough. You always have been and always will be. Again, my name is Samantha, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. The most beautiful views come after the most challenging climb. Let's go. Stay in your lane, baby. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Okay. Don't be swerving and twirling and twirling. Okay. Stay focused. Again, you're beautiful. You're enough. You're everything. Don't let no one tell you that you're not. You're not enough. You are everything. Okay. And don't forget that. Be fearless, not fearful. I'm out. Love you guys.
This has been a production of the Essex County College Podcast Club. Copyright 2024, all rights reserved.